We're standing in a group of old, mature, evergreen azaleas. And this is a variety that grows very, very tall, as you can see here. They're well over 6 feet tall, which is how tall I am. Now, over the last several years, we've begun a process of renewal pruning or renovation for this whole group of azaleas. And we've been taking out 1 or 2 fully mature stems all the way at the base and emphasizing these new young shoots that are coming up from the base. Now, if you do this over a period of years, you can't do it all at once because you'll really stress the plant if you take out all the old growth at once. So we've been doing 1 or 2 branches a year. Now, these several plants that I'm standing in back of are ready to have the final couple of cuts made, and we'll essentially have a plant that, while it might be 30 years old in the root system, it'll be 3 to 4 years old in the foliage. So I'm going to, again, use my pruning saw and get right down to the ground, as close as I can to the ground, and make these cuts. And what we'll have is essentially a plant that's completely rejuvenated or renewed. And those two terms are used interchangeably in pruning, renewal pruning or renovation pruning. They really are quite interchangeable. You can see I've taken out the whole branch right at the base, and now what I've got is a plant that's essentially a much smaller plant. I can make a few corrective cuts, take out a little bit of dead wood, make a couple of heading cuts to increase density. That one looks pretty good. Now I'll move to this one. Again, taking out an entire branch right at the base. I'll switch back to my hand pruners. Get that one right there. And I'll make a thinning cut on this one to bring it back to this very strong new shoot right there. So I'll come in, get a good angle on that, take that off, maybe just tip this back a little bit, try to even it up. I think that's going to be nice. Next year, it won't look that good next year. Sometimes you don't get instant results with pruning. You have to wait a little bit. I can use my pruning shears on this branch because it's not that big in diameter. Take that down, make a thinning cut, take that back to a strong vertical shoot. See, and I'm also really intimate with the plants right now. I'm right on top of them, and I can see right here that I've got a small black cherry growing right at the base. Now, this is a very vigorous growing tree, so I can get that out and do a little weeding. While I'm down here, also look at the base of these, see if we've got any young trees coming up. They look pretty clean. Got a little more dead wood on this, so I'll just take that out right here. We've still got some spent flower heads. They'll fall off on their own. Another little dead twig there. But I think all in all, we've taken these 3 plants, finished the process of renewal pruning, taken off the last couple of big shoots, and now we've got some nice young plants. They'll begin to exhibit real good vigor, and pretty soon they'll be nice and dense, and we can get another 30 years out of these evergreen azaleas.